Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all fantastic and ready for some Formula One action. This is the final race of my first season and we are finishing it off in a Haas at the Abu Dhabi GP. This race was taken from my Twitch stream, so if you want to catch me racing live, head over to Twitch and look up Spidey1155 and click that follow button. I'll leave a link to it below and I'd love it if you came past and said hello next race. We have a solid starting position, but a mistake early on puts us back quite a few positions, and it's a battle to try and catch up back up to the front. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the content, hit the subscribe button for YouTube so you don't miss any future races coming up for Season 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the track. Alright, so we are, a two-stopper. Okay, normally in the 50% distance races, they are only a one-stopper, but now we're going to do a two-stopper. Alright, let's do this race. It's the last one of the season. Formation lap. Look how close we are. We're fifth. We're right behind Verstappen.
To make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cooler, so don't go too high with the revs.
We're starting P5. Last race of Season 1. We just need to finish this, and then we can build our next season with our new car. And I'm pretty interested to see how all the cars and teams end. Oh shit, I can't see my front wing at all. I used to do this view, which you could see a fair amount of your front wing. But since the screen is so close to me, and I've got the racing position I can't really get comfortable in the TV cam view anymore. So I'm going to try, like I've said earlier, probably repeating myself a lot, but I'm going to try and do the rest of this in cockpit view and next season as well, because I don't know, it seems pretty cool. I've never really done cockpit view before, so. That view looks so cluttered. Yeah, dude. Let's go again, just so you can see. Look at that. You got the halo on the top. You got the fins on the halo. You got the tires taking up the screen. You got a lot of stuff on there which can distract you as well. Here, I've got to try and actually look at the. Yeah. Here I've got to try and look at the steering wheel a bit more and try and get a bit more information from that, like as in tyre temps, which is going to be really handy now. Because I've seen a few other videos where people actually mention their tyre temps and they're getting too hot. So now I can see them on the steering wheel. And it's a good representation of the battery usage as well, how much I've got and how much I've used. Alright. Yeah, the amazing AI. That's right. Alright.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
I'm patient. Look at the vol. Oop, okay. Now we want to get just a little bit of lights on there. And away we go. Don't crash me. Don't crash me. Who was that? Science. Bloody science. I thought it was going to be Hulkenberg at least. Okay, full fuel. Full fuel. Got to remember that.
Let's focus now on the rest of the race.
Alright. Where are they going to brake? $100 meter. Oh shit! 100 meter board is where I'm going to brake for that. I've got to really try and figure out Number one, where they're faster than me on the track. Number two, where they brake as well, because I really don't want to lose any front wing. Okay, through the third sector, I'm a little bit faster than him. Whoa, okay. Go, Ricardo. A little bit of understeer when I turn in there. Maybe because I'm following that front car. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a break from the guys behind us, which is really good. We've got Ocon behind. And we've got the fuel. Fuel, we've got 1.1 laps extra, which is pretty good. Tyres, yeah. So lap 5, remember lap 5, it's time to pit. Whoa. Whoa, it's a bit of a slippery around there. Bumper cams, not good for height elevation. Yeah, that's true, dude. Bumper cam is really... Oh, at the moment, I'm still trying to find my feet with the cockpit cam in relation to elevation change as well. So Circuit of the Americas, that was pretty hard when I had a little run in it just yesterday. And there's a part there just after the... Ooh, we're getting a little bit taily out of there. There's a part in there where it goes up the hill. Yeah, DRS. And you just can't see, and then you just get those the curbs which just fall away, and it's really hard for me. You really got to know the track and then know your turning points, your braking points as well. Helmet cam on other games as well is kind of really hard for me to use as well. Like, it's got either too much movement or I just don't like how it really sits. So cockpit cam is pretty good, but helmet cam I never really use. Whoa, I left the brake a little bit too much there, just to try and get a bit closer to him. So the front's just sliding a little bit through the corners, and the rear, if I get on a bit too much throttle, it's just going to kick me as well, so...
3.1 seconds.
Oh, yes, okay. Might try and do a little bit of a push to try and get past him on that main straight now. Just here, let's use overtake. Overtake with DRS. We'll get it done. Because he's not going to have any... Oh, get away from me. Oh, I let the brake out a little bit too much there.
Brilliant. Nice move.
I did cut him off. It was a good little cut-off move actually, because unintentional, but
The gap to the car ahead is
it didn't allow him to use the DRS on me. So who's holding? That's Raikkonen. So it'd have to be. I'm hoping that's the Verstappen holding Raikkonen up ahead. Got one more lap, and then we're going to pit. Ooh, better turn down the battery.
We're coming in this lap.
Little lift because the tyres are a bit squishy. Keep it flat. Oh shit! No shit! Whoa, that was keeping it. Oh shit, the tyres are really hot now. That was bad. That was really bad. Look how far. Alright, so the rear's 105. Corkscrew Laguna Seca. Oh, dude, Corkscrew Laguna Seca would be really hard. Okay, so we're going to do a drive through the field now. Oh man, these tyres are hot. That fucked us. Sorry about that. That was pretty bad.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Whoa, that dude just took out half his wing though. Pretty bad when you get overtaken by Williams. Right, plenty of laps. Oh shit, there's plenty of laps left, and these tyres are done for. Oh. All right. Sure, that was tight. Yeah. So going around the actual corner, it wasn't because I stuck the throttle in and the tyres were wearing, but afterwards the tyres did get too hot. So after a few corners, they were a bit too hot and a bit too slippery. So.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
So me spinning it definitely wasn't tyre heat. That was definitely user error. That was me going around here, keeping the throttle in. Oh shit! But then because of that spin, the tyres got too hot. So yeah, so definitely first point was my issue, and too much throttle. And then the other issues were just because the rears were too hot. So at the moment, got rears at 88 degrees. You can't see that. I'll put that there up there. I didn't think that made too much of an issue in this game, but after watching a few other guys' videos like Jimmy Broadbent's, yeah, I could feel it just then. So. Alright, so it's going to be a recovery drive. Doesn't really matter, we're not going for any points, we're not going for any championship. But where are we going to end up? What do you reckon? Hit me with your predictions. What position do you think I'll get by the end of the race? Let's have a look. On the straight, I'll do a full race update. full race update.
P19, you have P19. Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 8.4 seconds. They're on fresh hypersofts. Sirotkin behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh hypersofts. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. 22 laps to go.
So front on hypersofts, rear on hypersofts. I'm on the ultra softs. I wonder what Bottas is doing. Who am I racing?
Okay, our main competitors in this race are Sirotkin and Sainz.
Sorokin, yeah, because he's right behind me because I stuffed up. But Sainz, he's still quite a bit in front. Isn't he? Hulkenberg's in the pits now. Let's see what happens. Oh, I did overtake him, didn't I? Maybe I'll get to him. Maybe. Whoa, Stroll.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.3 seconds.
After this straight, got to reduce the battery a little bit. From 19, it's ultimate, right? So yeah, it's 100 difficulty. The first little increment you get when you go straight up to the ultimate difficulty. 14s perhaps?
Right, the
Oh,
car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. That's the car behind.
they've been impressive in my books at least. Well, that is my goal. That's it. I'm gonna try and go 14th. So we've still got one more stop and one more set of tyres as well. Just got to keep it nice and consistent. Because there's going to be retirements. Every single race there's always a retirement. And what about a safety car?
Roman is in the pits.
It'd be really nice to get a safety car. Bit wide. Who's that? It's Grosjean. You got to remember as well, I've got one extra pit stop because I started on those hypersofts. Yeah, started on the hypersofts. So I got one. Ooh,
Caution.
who's that for? Caution, go on. Oh no,
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car.
a McLaren.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, some information on Van Dorn. They've got a
Oh,
serious
shit.
car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Okay, Van Dorn's out. Top right. We've got to try and keep that green. Keep it green.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
How long is this going to stay out for?
Virtual safety car is ending.
Okay.
Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Don't give me a penalty because I was in red. Don't do that. I was going to try and do a lean mix on the fuel if it was going to take a bit longer. I'm not attacking that last corner like I should. Or that first corner. Okay, so yeah, so the pit stops, I've got to do one more. They may not. Who's that rocking it? Vettel. It's Vettel. He had a bad start to the race. Turn it. Oh, safety car. Safety car's the thing you turned off in this game. I hate the way it doesn't put 2 cars for yeah. Whoop. I need a big straight to read this stuff. Yeah, sometimes the safety car works awesome. Sometimes it doesn't, and it frustrates me. So next pit windows, I think lap 15, was it? I think it was lap 15. Yeah, lap 15 if we got high tyre wear. Lap 22 if we got good tyre wear.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Okay, now I'm doing little lifts just through here. Just so I don't have the same issue as before. Could we have clawed back a little bit of time, I think? So next tire is going to be the super soft. That's going to last us quite a bit, which is going to be very good. Tyre wear is not too bad. Don't worry about that. Let's close that down. Let's ask Jeff something. Tyre status.
Our data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least.
Next straight, we'll do vehicle condition. Vehicle condition.
We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them. Okay, we've looked up the tyre degradation and it appears to match our predictions. Keep this up.
Pit stop information.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps.
Alright. See a little purple top right. I can't really see it, but it's there in the peripheral. It's a good little incentive to try and catch. It's a good little pack up here, up ahead. Full race update.
14th position. You're in 14th position. Vettel is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds. They're on old hypersofts. Stroll behind. The gap to the car behind is 4.0 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 17 laps to go. Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
So, we've got Vettel up ahead on old hypersofts. They're going to start wearing out pretty soon. What's our teammate on? Because he's holding him up. Is he on hypersofts or is he on ultras? A good little train we're catching up to.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Flick it up a gear a little bit earlier than normal. Starting to get a tiny little bit of a slide there. That's very slow. Need to pick the pace up just through there. Well, you spent like 2 laps to get to the 14, so you don't know anymore. You can revise. Things can always go worse, or things can go better. But as you can see, I'm struggling to try and actually catch Vettel up ahead. I need that train in front of him to try and slow him down and slow down. Oh, teammate, that was way too much of a cut. It'd be nice to get on the back of him, just so I can use some DRS, save a bit of fuel, save a bit of the battery. And we're getting closer. I reckon the second part there, dude, gave a beer, but don't uninstall. Oh shit.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds.
What's the best beer in Norway, mate? What's your favourite one that you got, or your usual that you go for? I do like a good cider. Nice, cool, refreshing cider. Okay, we're getting our ass kicked on the back part of this track. Might be a setup or a downforce sort of configuration there. We're losing quite a bit of top speed, maybe. He's going to call me to the pits next lap as well. Let's check tyre wear.
The gap behind us is 4.9 seconds.
Yeah, I've gone with tyres that are 50% before, and they've still been pretty good, so and I'm not getting held up by these cars in head, like in front of me, so do I try and pit now to try and get out of any issues that I have coming up to him? Oh, Gasly behind me on the super softs. I fucking missed the downshift clicker then, the shifter. I didn't know where it was for a few seconds there, for a second.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Maybe one more, Jeff? What do you reckon? I don't know. Because I'm not getting delayed by the guys up ahead. You know what? I said before, I'm just going to follow their advice for the pit strategy, so that is what I'm then going to do. Getting a little bit closer now to them. I'm going to go in the pits. In the pits we go. Alright, super soft tyres, and that's going to be us for the end of the race. Little over 12 laps, maybe? Yeah, 12 laps. Go, go, go.
Complete, go now.
Ready, set, let's go.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Alright, these tyres better last all the way to the end. So, your previous prediction of 14th is actually coming a bit closer because I'm now in 18th and that's all my stops done. Let's up the battery. Who we got behind us? Rockin', don't worry about him. We've got the two teammates battling up ahead, so that's going to slow them down. Let's have a look. Driver in front.
Ericsson is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 2.9 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 42.2.
See, I don't know what my time last lap was as well. I got my best lap on the top right, but teammate in the pits. Is he going to come out in front of these guys? Or are we going to get him?
Roman is in for his stop.
Oh, a bit too much curve. Where's he going to come out? Who's in front?
Okay,
Ericsson.
gap behind is 6.9 seconds.
Ah, Grosjean got us. Bloody Grosjean got us. Ericsson's going to get that bloody DRS as well. I want him. Overtake mode, come on now. You know I'm going to lick the stamp and send it. You know it. And give me DRS here as well.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Alright, no damage. Sorry, Ericsson. I did not mean to do that. You just braked harder than I did in a different spot on the track. Who's that? Leclerc. I'm going to be half a lap before I can get past you. Ooh, that's fourth gear. We don't want that. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Didn't even know what that button did. No, Vettel, no! Oh, you asshole.
Right, the car ahead has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra softs.
I blame Leclerc. He's going to have to go the whole race with those. There's still 10 laps. Whoa, a bit of wheel touching. He's still there. Oh, jeez. A bit rough. Danny Ricciardo. Fastest lap. Oh, no, no, no. There's a slight touch with the front wing then. Hopefully there's no other car that comes out in between us.
Teammate ahead is 2.6 seconds.
Whoa. Hopefully you don't get DRS. Leclerc, you jerk. Up the battery. Ooh, baby. Let's hope he doesn't come back because he's going to get DRS in this little part here. Let's up the battery a bit. No, he won't get us from there. Lower that down.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
Tyres are good temp, they're under 100. 95 for the rears, which is good. Max Verstappen. So Red Bulls are loving this track. Too much of a cut. Full race update.
You have 11th place. Vettel ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Leclerc is behind you. Our gap behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on old super softs. The gap to the leader is 32.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go.
9 laps to go. I did feel the rear end just kicking out just a tiny bit. Tyre wear's good. I think it might be the weight distribution. That's on 7. So normally I have it at 6. But for this setup, I tried the 7. Seemed to go alright in practice and quali, so tyres 96 degrees on both rears, pretty good.
The vehicle is looking really good. You're managing it well.
The fuel, yeah, because I haven't touched it. Gave myself extra at the start, and then just don't touch it, and just leave it on standard. Alright, next straight. Who am I racing?
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Who am I racing?
The drivers we're fighting here are Vettel and Sainz.
Where the fuck is Sainz? Is he ahead of Vettel? Oh shit, yeah, okay.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.1 seconds.
I do have to conserve these tyres, mate. They're going to last end of the race. Okay, so Sainz is up ahead of Vettel as well. So we've got Hülkenberg below, who just passed Leclerc. And these two battling up ahead aren't really slowing each other down enough where I'm getting a look in. And now it's Sainz. Vettel got ahead. Let's see if Sainz can stick to Vettel. Ooh, close to the wall. driver in front.
Sainz is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds. You're dropping back by around 2/10 each lap. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:41.8.
Okay, the first little section, definitely needing to lift throttle a little bit. Otherwise, that rear is just getting a little bit too loose, a little bit too skatey around the end, and we don't want to do another spin out like we did at the start of the race. Okay, so Sainz has that last point finish. We've got 6 laps.
The gap to the car behind is 5.2 seconds.
Is he closer? Just minutely closer, maybe. No safety car. One virtual safety car. But no safety cars this race.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Yes, I'm managing them. Now around here, lift up to 7th, turn it in, give it a little lift, and then once it's a bit more straight with the steering, you can then put a bit more throttle on. I've got to be a bit closer to him. We could try and burn a bit of battery just to try and get up close to him, and then I can burn that. Just set it back a bit. Up to 3rd gear just so I can put that throttle down a little bit earlier. Let's take some liberties with those curbs. We've got to be closer. Just a little bit. I'll try and maximize this last sector as well. It's going to burn a little bit more battery, just so I can try and get within that 1 second. Let's turn it down on the straight, just so we try and... You hear a beep? No.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
I did, Jeff. Already ahead of you, mate. Full race update.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
We could get 10th here.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
That's what I'm chasing. 10th position. Carlos Sainz. Oop, in the Renault. I'm chasing you down, buddy. Whoa, jeez, that's a bloody big hump there. I think we lost a bit on him there. I think that lap lost a little bit of ground to him. I do have a bit of fuel left though. Let's try and do that. Come on, he's getting away. He's closer, come on! Oh, we've got 2 more laps. Less than 2 laps.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on. A little bit closer. Now the back part of this track. It's where we see him. We might just get a little bit closer to him.
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly.
No.
Some minor wear.
Give me full power, mate. Full power. Alright, we're close. Just have to lift, that tiny little lift there. I don't want him to get DRS and me not. That want to be good. Look at that train of cars. Those tires on. They're fine. Look at those cars ahead. Oh, we could have had a good position if we didn't stuff up at the start.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
We'll be fine, Jeff. Look at these cars. Whoa, that's a big cut. Who's at the front of that? There's a Force India at the front of that. What's going to happen here?
This is your final lap of the race.
Ooh.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, everyone's going to get DRS. Come on. All right, 10th.
Nice move. Good job.
We have enough, good enough fuel. Oh. Leader's already finished, you can tell by all those fireworks. And that's the last race of the season. Whoa.
Okay, we're all a bit gutted with that result. Let's work hard and we'll get it together for the next race.
P10. I'm struggling. Sweating down here as well. Oh,
A great win then for the Red Bull team today.
Red Bull. Danny Ricciardo.
Tell me, Al,
It's
what
gotta
was
be.
the key to this success?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One, and that's another winner's trophy heading
Alright.
back to Milton Keynes.
Now don't go anywhere because we have to choose our next car. Yeah, Danny Rick. All right. So that's pretty good. So we qualified 8th. Is that already coming up?
It's a good result for Lewis
I
Hamilton,
know.
who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the
You're
day?
negotiating with. There's no rule saying you need to stay in the same seat forever. Selecting a team here only affects the negotiation. The actual move won't take place until the following race weekend.
Which will be Melbourne Season 2. Now, Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, they're the big dogs. I don't necessarily want to go to them. I do want to go to the Renault. Renault for Season 2. So, what we're going to do is try and get them. Now, what are we going to do for expected qualifying positions? 9th and 10th seem pretty easy, I guess. I do want first driver. Team goal. There are team goals given by the team that spans. So we're medium. We want to try and push it a bit. Now, race bonuses. I want level 3. I want all of it. Upgrade speed. No, I don't need that. Just major and minor. Reduced by 1 week. Simultaneous download. Simultaneous upgrades. So we can drop that down to level 1. 2 upgrades per department because per department. Yeah, that's kind of good. And pit stop efficiency. What we're going to try and do. Let's go with level 2 and see how they like that.
Okay, everyone's happy
All right.
with that proposal and we're locked in.
That's pretty easy.
From the next race weekend, you'll officially
Successful.
be racing for a new team, so you'd better start getting ready for the move.
Alright, now we lost all of our reputation points, which is good. But did we start? Ooh. 3,732 Fuck, we're going to lose all them. Fuck, man. Rivals. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bit of a break, but firstly I'm going to say thank you very much for checking out my stream. If you're new, hit the follow button so you get alerted to the next time I go live with F1, because I certainly can't wait till, was it March, 3 months. I need some F1 fix, and this is going to be my F1 fix until that comes up. We just changed to a new season, so we've got season 2, and now we're in the Renault, and I'm going to stick with the Renault for as long as I can, probably for a full season, and at the end of it, then we're going to try and look at maybe doing either the Red Bull, the Mercedes, or the Ferrari, and seeing what they're going to do. But I just did a 50% race at Abu Dhabi to finish off season 1. I'm a bit hot, I'm a bit exhausted, and I need a drink, and I need a little bit of a break, but I'll be back on a little bit later. So if you're new, hit that follow button so it'll alert you. And what we're going to do is kick off with season 2 in the Renault. And we're going to be going at my home Grand Prix, which is Australia. So thank you very much for watching, for coming and joining. Merry Christmas if you support that. If not, happy holidays. And I'll see you guys very soon.